Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you're all doing super well. If you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa. I post a new video every week on my channel, or at least I try, and I always post about very girly things, so vlogs, beauty, fashion related, lifestyle as well a lot. So if you like that type of content, definitely subscribe to my channel. It's the red button down below. It means a lot to me and it's 100% free. So definitely go subscribe. Today I'm so excited because I'm gonna be talking about hair products, and I've posted so many hair videos on my channel already since I started YouTube a few years ago. But today is gonna be so exciting because I'm gonna compare two iconic hair oils for you guys, so you guys know which one to pick. So today's video is gonna be me comparing the very popular, super well-known brand Gisou, and more particularly their honey hair oil, so their very first ever product they launched, vs the Japanese brand And Honey and their deep moist hair oil, which is also honey based. So both of them, I'm gonna compare them. I actually already mentioned that in my Osaka vlog. If you haven't watched my Japan vlogs, go check them out because I think they're really worth it. And in my Osaka one, I was shopping for skincare, hair care, and I bought this. I actually have another one that is full. This one is already, like, I would say half used. So I really wanted to stock up on that. So go check out the vlog in case. And I mentioned that on TikTok, I saw a lot of people saying that this is a perfect dupe to the Gisou honey hair oil. So I want to compare and tell you, is this actually a great dupe? Is this maybe better than this one? Is that one just the most iconic and will stay the most popular? I'm really excited to talk to you about that. So And Honey, it is a Japanese brand. As I said, the first time I ever bought it was in Japan. I know that you can find this particular product on YesStyle, for example, and various other websites. I even saw it on Amazon, I believe. So I will link both products with like all the websites where you can find those products down below. This one retails for 10-12 euros in Japan. So on YesStyle, for example, it might be double the price because obviously, you know, we're not in Japan. So just for you guys to know that this is around 10-12 euros, which equals to the same also in dollars. So like that gives you an idea. This is the 100 milliliter bottle, and Honey has various other hair products. They actually all have the similar packaging. I only bought the hair oil because I didn't have much space in my luggage, as you guys know if you saw also my haul from Japan. So I didn't pick up a lot of products in the end as much as I wanted to. Big mistake not taking a empty suitcase. Gisou, they only have one hair oil, but they have obviously a lot of different hair products because that's the brand. And now they do also a bit of skincare and even makeup with their newest lip oil, but that stays kind of skincare to me because the goal is really to take care of your lips and nourish them, but whatever, that's not the point. This was the very first product they ever came out with. It's their iconic product. This is a product I've been using for 7-8 years now, and this is the 50 milliliter travel version. So I'm gonna start comparing something very simple, which is the bottles, because I think that can be very interesting for you guys, like the packaging, the bottles. So if I start with the Gisou one, which mind you, this one I forgot to say it just before, but the 100 milliliter version, not the 50 one, retails for 77 euros, which is around probably the same in dollars. So around 7 times more than this one. Like this, you know a bit the price difference before we get into the comparisons. So if I compare, first of all, the bottles, obviously the Gisou one, it is much heavier than this one. This one is a very light bottle, like it barely weighs anything, to be honest, while this one is very heavy. This is glass, so obviously it's gonna weigh more than this one for sure, and this is probably why also the price is so much more expensive. I have to say that that's where you see the main price difference. It is in the packaging or in the bottle. Like this definitely, it looks cool, don't get me wrong. I think I love the packaging, and I'm gonna go into also how practical it is, but we are gonna be honest here, this one does look a bit more premium. So definitely the price, you will put it towards a nicer packaging and a more premium looking one. Here you have a dropper, I believe you call it, like, so basically you can just use the amount that you need, which is really nice. This oil is said to make your hair shinier and nourish your hair, which is exactly what this one says as well. They both have similar goals, let's say. But this is nice with the a dropper because you can really choose the amount that you need. And if one day, for example, I love doing that, the day that I wash my hair, if I go for a workout or if I just am home for the whole day, I like to really massage the oil into my scalp, like just put a bunch of oil all over my hair, put it in a tight bun, and just leave it sit. This is so amazing to make your hair super shiny and thick and super soft as well, because oils also help with that. So I really like the little dropper version, let's say. It's also much more premium. This is a bit harder because I don't know how you call this particular, I don't know how you call this. This is a dropper, but this I'm not sure. It is obviously super easy to use. You can use it super fast. It's gonna be easier to use that if you're in a hurry, for example, because you just like do this, get your oil, and just like warm the oil in your hands and apply it on your hair. So it is much easier, let's say. But the big downside of this one, and this is why I will have to go for Gisou in terms of the packaging and the bottle, is that you will get so much oil out of this. Like if I just want to apply at the end of my hair, I have to go like super slow and make sure I don't get too much of the oil. Otherwise, if I just press one full time, I will get way too much oil. And if you have thin hair or not a lot of hair, this is gonna be just way too much product for you, while this one you can really control it. So I feel like that one you will really like have it for a long time. I know the 100 milliliter for easily, if you use it even every day, it can stay a year long. Like you can just buy it and have it for the whole year. This already in 2 months I've used the half of the bottle, but I don't even use it every day. I use it maybe once or twice a week. So this, I think you would finish the bottle super fast, just because this part just makes it very hard to control the amount of product you can use. So that's a big downside of this one, and I think that's where the price difference definitely makes a difference. Now, if I talk more about the actual ingredients, I'm not gonna go too much though in detail because I'm not a specialist in that, but both products obviously have quite a big list of ingredients. Obviously, it's not gonna be just honey. It's impossible to just have honey in a product. There is obviously a few other ingredients, chemicals and stuff. This one has way more ingredients than this one, like 2 to 3 times more, which makes sense because once again, this one is the cheaper version. So obviously there will be less natural products. So I feel like this one would be a bit more of those more like chemical kind of products, let's say, while this might be a little bit more natural. But as I said, take this with a grain of salt because I'm not a specialist in ingredients. I just can tell you that the list is much larger on that one than this one. Now, if I go into how effective they are, obviously they both say that they are gonna be nourishing your hair. That's the most important factor, that like the main goal objective of these two products. It is to make your hair nourished, just feel very soft thanks to that. It's also there to make your hair shinier and healthier overall. So they both claim that. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a lot to say about how effective those two products are. Gisou I've been using for 7 years, so I do know a bit more about this one than this one. This one I've only used it for 2-3 months, but I can already tell you how it feels on the hair. And this is actually such a light oil. It's nearly very like, it's liquidy, let's say, and it's even too liquidy to my liking, and that's why it's even harder to use this part of the bottle, because when you press on it, it's so liquidy that it gets everywhere. So this is where I would say this one wins a little bit more, just because that one I've used it also a lot in Japan, and I realized my hair was getting oilier faster. Like after a day, I could see that really my hair looked way too oily, and I had to wash it again because it would feel just not so nice. So this is why this one I try to use really just a little tiny amount and apply it really at the end of my hair. And I love applying that one when I do that mask thing, like once a week or twice a week. I just put it all over my scalp, like really massage it. And I like using this one because, as I said before, you can get quite a big amount. It's very liquidy, so it's easy to make it work all over your scalp, all over your hair. And finally, I'm gonna wrap up this video soon because I feel like I've been talking so much, but I hope that you already have an idea, and I will give you my kind of full recommendation and thoughts at the end too. But fragrance wise, I wanted to talk about the fragrance really quickly before ending the video. And here I'm gonna be honest with you, this one wins 100%. For me at least. I'm gonna tell you why. This one, which I'm gonna try to smell just to remember really well, this one smells a lot like honey, and it definitely has that floral touch too, but it smells like a hair product. So it smells like a shampoo, it smells like a conditioner, like it really smells like hair products that you would have at a nice salon, like a hair salon, like a really nice hair product. This one though, which is a bit hard to smell right now, I'd have to like get some oil and I don't want to, but this one smells like a perfume. It smells like an actual fragrance, and in Japan I was using it a bit too much even, and that's maybe also why my hair would get so oily, because I would use way too much of it because it smells so good. Like it smells like a perfume. You don't even need to apply perfume, and the best part is that it actually stays on your hair. Like you smell it on your hair. This one, when you apply it on your hair, at least on me, I don't smell it at all, or just a little bit for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I don't smell anything. While this one, just like, it's a fragrance. So this one wins in terms of the fragrance. And to be honest, both actually have done pretty good things to me. I can't say that one of them did something bad to my hair. I just know more Gisou. I would have to compare both on the same amount of time that I use them. Like after 7 years, I'll tell you what I think of this one. I just don't use it as much because of how oily it makes their hair look. That's really the main difference. I would say that, of course, if you don't have the means or you don't really feel like putting 70 euros or more into Gisou, which I totally understand, I think this would be a great dupe. I wouldn't expect maybe as many results as Gisou, because Gisou stays really a top brand, and it is just a really good product. But to be honest with you, I think this does really the job. As I explained, I think the main differences lies in the ingredients and the packaging or the bottle. And yeah, let me know which one you prefer, if you've tried both of them, and do you actually like Gisou, do you like and honey? If you use another hair oil, which one? Just let me know, I'm always so curious. So that's pretty much it for today's video. And you guys, I'm not really sure I'm gonna be posting next week because I'm on a holiday actually, and I'm not gonna vlog. It's gonna be really a holiday just to chill, relax. So that's pretty much it for today's video, you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.